everyone. Welcome back to the Effortless Escapes podcast. If you're new here, allow me to introduce myself. I'm Ashley, the heart behind Bella Notte Travel Boutique, where we specialize in designing intentional, nostalgic, and elevated Disney experiences that leave lasting memories long after the trip ends. And on this channel, we talk about Disney through a little different lens, not just the logistics or the checklists, but how Disney feels when you experience it intentionally. And today, we're talking about one of the most common questions I get asked from clients. Is the Disney dining plan actually worth it? So let's get into it. So today, we're going to walk through what the Disney dining plan is, the two options available in 2026, and whether it might make your Disney vacation feel easier or actually more complicated, because the Disney dining plan isn't actually for everyone. And yes, if you followed any Disney accounts, we'll also touch on the current 2026 free dining promotion, because it could be a game changer for your trip, or it could be a hard pass. I've done both. I've gone to Disney with the Disney dining plan, and I've gone without. So let's break it down. The Disney dining plan is an optional add-on for your Walt Disney World vacation package. And so just to be clear, a vacation package includes your resort stay and tickets. So the dining plan allows you to prepay for meals and snacks ahead of time. So instead of paying as you go, you actually receive meal credits. These can be used at table service restaurants, quick service locations, and just to be clear, those quick service locations, those are going to be your cafeteria style options, like your walk up to the window and order options. And they can also be used for snacks throughout the parks and resorts. Now, I am going to say one thing about this. Not all Disney restaurants and quick service locations take the Disney dining plan. We'll just say that. So it's something that you have to research. But some of the reasons my clients love the Disney dining plan is because it can be predictable vacation budgeting. It can feel like a more all-inclusive trip. And it gives the ability to enjoy dining experiences without thinking about every single price, which we're going to talk about a little bit more. And once the plan is added to your reservation, your credits are linked directly to your stay. So you can literally enjoy your meal, dessert, your snack, and just focus on being in the moment. Now, here's where I enjoy the Disney dining plan. Little about me, I'm a millennial, and so I look at prices for everything. It's a really bad habit, but it is what it is and how I was raised. So when I go to a restaurant at Disney, my first instinct is to get the cheapest thing on the menu that looks good, or even worse, I compare the price with what my husband's getting to make sure that I'm not spending too much money. I know it's really bad, but it's just something I do because it's all about maximizing what we're getting, right? Well, here's the thing. On the dining plan, that all goes out the window. I don't look at the prices because it doesn't matter. I've already paid for whatever I want. I get what I want without feeling like I've spent too much money. I just get to enjoy. And that feels really special, and it relieves so much stress during the trip. Now, Disney has simplified things. And in 2026, there are two main plans that we're going to talk about. So the first one is the Disney dining plan. That's the table service plan. And that includes one table service meal credit per person per night. So all of these are going to be per person per night. So one table service, one quick service, one snack, and the resort refillable mug per person. And this plan is great if you love sitting down and enjoying your meal. You can think relaxed dinners or signature restaurants. So some of the signature restaurants, though, do require two table service credits. So just keep that in mind. And that's things like the Brown Derby and Hollywood Studios. One of the best ways, though, to use your table service credit is with a character meal. Now, normally these can be quite expensive. And if we're talking about mathematically, because millennials, I see you with your calculators out, you will get the best bang for your buck with these types of meals. So if you or your littles want to meet characters without the lines, this is a great opportunity. because you have to eat anyway, right? And you get to have the characters come right over to your table. So it's a great way to use that table service credit. So the second option is the Disney quick service dining plan. This includes 2 quick service meal credits per person per night, 1 snack credit per person per night, and 1 resort refillable mug per person. So this one is great for those who are on a go, go, go trip. They're just grabbing meals between rides without scheduling dining. And so this may be a great option for you because you don't have to take that extra time to sit down and enjoy a meal. So as you can see, depending on the type of trip you want to have, one of these plans could benefit you. But there are some logistics that you have to keep in mind in order to add one of these dining plans to your vacation package. So let's talk about those just for a minute. Here are a few things that you need to remember. The plan can only be added to that Disney vacation package. So that's going to be the resort hotel stay and your ticket package. Children ages 3 to 9 are considered child credits. But if you're over the age of 9, 10 and above, you are considered an adult, so you will receive adult credits. Here's the big one. Everyone on the reservation must have the same plan. So if you're doing a multi-generational trip and grandma isn't a big eater, she can't opt out of the package if you're all traveling together in the same reservation. So it's an extremely big consideration. Now, also credits expire at midnight on checkout day. So this is fine, but you have to keep that in mind. And you can use those credits for snacks to grab something and packaged and bring it home with you. But just remember that it's midnight on checkout day. And this is a fun one. Guests 21 and older, their alcoholic beverage with their eligible meal can be included on a quick service plan. But depending on the restaurant, it may not be included in the dining plan, the big dining plan. So you do have to watch that. So what's nice about all of these plans is that it allows you to mix and match your credits throughout your stay to suit your style and your pace. You don't have to, if you have the big plan, say, I must eat breakfast with the dining plan, I must eat lunch with the quick service, and I'm going to have a snack. No, you can mix and match it throughout the day. You can say, I'm going to do 2 table service restaurants one day, and I'm going to do 2 quick services the next day. So it gives you a lot of flexibility. But like we talked about, it's not for everyone. Now, right now, though, you may be thinking, this sounds like a lot. And you're right, it really can be. Disney can be very complicated, and even the most savvy travelers can hit bumps along the way. And some of them happen before you even start planning. So to help with that, I made a little free guide called 5 Mistakes Even Smart Travelers Make When Planning a Disney Vacation. And it dives into some of the most common mistakes I've seen people make and some tips on how to avoid it. I'll link it in the show notes so you can grab that. This way you can start your vacation planning off on the right foot. Now let's keep going with this Disney dining talk and talk about something I see a lot of families talking about right now, the free Disney dining promotion for 2026. So here's the deal with this particular promotion. Guests can take advantage of this offer by purchasing a non-discounted 4-night, 4-day Walt Disney World Travel Company package. Remember, that's that room in select resort hotels and a theme park ticket. But with this one, you have to have the park hopper option included. And this offer is actually only valid on certain nights. So I'll just mention them briefly. That's going to be June 28th through October 3rd. Then it's going to skip and go to October 19th to October 31st. And then it skips again and goes to December 6th through December 21st. So if you're traveling during those dates, you may be able to take advantage of that promotion. But the thing is, you can't just pick a dining plan that you want. If you're staying at a deluxe resort hotel, you get the Disney dining package free if you'd like to take advantage of that promotion. If you're staying at a moderate or your value resort, you get the quick service dining plan. So there's a lot of little caveats with this promotion. It's a great deal if it fits your family. There's all sorts of different promotions happening right now. There's another one that allows kids ages 3 to 9 to receive a free dining plan when adults in the reservation purchase one. Or there's another one for 30 to 35% off resorts, your rooms for select dates. So lots of different promotions available that could fit your family. And again, I see all you millennials getting your calculators out to see which is the best bang for your buck, and I totally get it. But here's the thing, just because a promotion is available doesn't mean it's going to be the right fit for your family. It may appear at the outset to be the best bang for your buck, quote unquote, right? But at the end of the day, you have to ask, how does it work with the vacation I want? If you are intending to shell out hundreds of dollars extra for each member of your family to have a park hopper, but you're trying to make it work so you can get that free dining, that's when you have to stop and say, is it worth it? Because each family is different, each vacation is different, and each decision is going to be different. But that's where working with a travel advisor can help you sort through those options and narrow them down to what feels right for you. So, is the dining plan worth it in 2026? The honest answer, it depends on your vacation style. For some families, the dining plan creates a sense of calm and predictability. Meals are already planned, snacks are part of the adventure, and it can even encourage trying different dining experiences you may have otherwise skipped. But for other families, paying out of pocket may give you more flexibility. It allows the vacation to flow without feeling like you have to get the most of your dining plan. And you don't have to check whether you are part of the dining plan option, that you can't go to this restaurant because it's not part of the dining plan. You just get to go where you want. Now, at this point, if you're like, this all sounds great, but I'm done planning a Disney vacation on my own. I'm tired of juggling tabs, timelines, and second guessing every decision. That's exactly where I come in. I'd love to help. You can schedule a free consultation through the link in the show notes, and we'll start crafting your trip together. No overwhelm, no guesswork, just unforgettable memories waiting for you and your family. So hopefully this gave you a better understanding of the different Disney dining plans available and who they might be right for in 2026. Now let me know in the comments if you've tried the Disney dining plan before, and I'd love to hear your thoughts on which one you thought was better. I look forward to reading them. So until next time, friends, thanks so much for listening. Happy planning, and I'll see you real soon.